Yahoo. Hi. Oh my god. So I'm lucky nobody saw the last stream. It's unlisted now. There's a reason why it's unlisted now. The main reason, I had both my Wi-Fi cut out in the middle of it. It cut out for like a very small amount of time, which is really unusual. Like usually if my Wi-Fi cuts out, it cuts out for like an hour. And it was like 5 minutes. But the thing is, within 5 minutes, your stream ends. Ugh. And also I had double audio, which I think I fixed now because I accidentally had a mic turned on. So it should be okay now. I think it's fixed now. So we're just gonna play Muse Dash now because I like Muse Dash a lot. Ooh, I was on this screen for the audio. I think I'm small enough that people won't notice. Anyway, I'm just gonna play. Do I have my? I think my music is a little too loud for me to talk on top of. Give me a second. I'm just gonna play copyrighted music because I really could give less of a shit. I want to play Brain Power. I love Brain Power. It's such a great song for any type of rhythm game. It's so fun. I love Brain Power. Ooh. I don't like when the cursors stay on screen. It's so annoying. I wanna stream a little bit more, but I've been pretty sickly and I still have a cold, so if you think, oh, why are you so sniffly? I still have a cold. I want to stream more, but I literally don't have the energy. But I may stream a little bit more because I have a little bit more free time this month. I have some pretty intense stuff, so for me, I need a lot of time to recuperate after I do stuff. So usually when I stream, it's pretty, like, it's not extremely overstimulating, but it's to the point where I'd rather not stream if my brain's like at 10%. But, you know, maybe I'll work a bit more. I'm working on my 4.0 right now. And I wanna actually, maybe it's not a great idea to chat while playing rhythm game. I hope my keyboard isn't too clicky. I know that it's like, you can hear it. I want to get a silent keyboard sometime. This was like my first mechanical keyboard and it was really cheap, so... But I want to stream a little bit more. I want to work on getting a new model. I'm working on it. I have the liner and base colors done, which means I need to render it, which is the most time. Then I have to make sure that all of the cutting is done properly. I think that for me, I find, in general, rigging is for me like the hardest thing to do. But I can do rigging. Ooh. I can do rigging. I've done all my models myself, so I don't have the money to commission someone. I'd love to commission my favorite artist sometime, but I saw their rates and it was like $5,000. And I don't have that laying around. That's like 90% of my savings. I hope one day to be able to commission them because they are my favorite artists and have been for like so long. But again, I cannot afford that much money. No! But yeah, I would love to get artwork. Just in general, I'd love to commission them, but I know that they're really busy and also just really expensive. And like, don't get me wrong, absolutely worth the expensive like payments because they're incredible, but oh my god. To be honest, when I was a bit of a younger artist, you could see the influence from their art a little bit better than nowadays. Like nowadays, I have kind of gotten my own style. Like this model right now is a little... It's not old, but I still like the artwork. It's just, I've gotten a lot better in the past few months. In general, I like very anime, very artwork with a lot of different thingies. Would I? You know what? Fuck it. I am not very good at playing with like 4 fingers. You're supposed to play Muse Dash with 4 fingers. I play it primarily just with 2, but you have to for this song. Like this song's so hard for me. I have to make dinner today, which I really don't want to. Oh god. What I really don't want to do right now. But I set out the fish to unfreeze. I'm really boring, I've noticed. It's like the most interesting part of my day is I bought fish and now I'm putting it out so it's unfrozen. Also, people complimented my bag, which is really cool. I have a Miku Ira bag. Not with, like, Miku in it. Well, I do have one Miku pin in it, and a Mokoko plushie. I bought the plushie. I think it's been, like, a year since I bought that plushie. I didn't have as much money at the time, so I only bought Mokoko because my favorite color is pink. And it was like, I bought it in like, you know, February for their like, it was their first or second birthday merch. And I bought the plushie, and I was like, oh my god, plushie, yippee. And like, the plushies themselves weren't too expensive, it's just Dutch shipping is really expensive. Like, the plushie itself was around 25 euros, which is not too bad for a high quality plushie. It was a plushie keychain. I keep counting wrong. I count in my brain when I see the notes so I don't overshoot them. But I keep counting like 1 too little or 1 too many. 13 misses. Anyway, I bought the plushie. It was like February and then it got here in August. which was very expensive. But it was, like, I think in total I paid almost 50 euros for one plushie. Because, like, the plushie itself, sure, whatever. But then oh my god, the shipping was the same price. Like, I have bought some stuff from Japan and it's so expensive to ship over to the Netherlands because Dutch import costs are really expensive. Like, if you've had to deal with both Dutch import costs and just Dutch shipping in general, you know how garbage it is. Like, people are like, oh, my country has such bad import costs. What about paying, like, 3 times the price that you've already paid for the item for import costs? I bought a Precure Doki Doki Cure Heart figure a while back, like secondhand from Ami Ami. And Ami Ami is known for having pretty expensive shipping costs. Like, it's not the worst, but it's pretty expensive. And in total, I think I spent 70 bucks on a figure that was 27 euros. But yeah, it was really expensive because the shipping itself was already really expensive, and then I had to pay for the import costs, which again are really expensive. And at some point I was like, is it worth it? And I was like, yeah. It was still cheaper than buying it via other websites, to be honest. Because somebody wanted 100 bucks for this, like, not very detailed figure. Like, it's an action figure primarily. It's posable, but I really like it because it's like one of the only Cure Heart figures. I played really bad, but I was talking in the whole song, so I bought the figure, and like I said, it was really cheap. The figure itself was really cheap, but it was just unbelievably expensive for shipping. And at some point, I kind of just decided, yeah, fuck it, I'm already too far along now. I guess we'll just do that. But yeah, it was not cheap. But I like it. It stands on my what is it called? Cabinet? I think it's a cabinet. I have a really large cabinet that's just full of art supplies and random products. I should probably focus on this one because it's a lot harder. I love this song. In the last stream, which is unlisted now, I talked about how one of my first rhythm games was Citus 2, which this song is from. And the background that you see is with the character Nicole, which is in the game, and she's really cute, and I love her. But I will not tell you to play the game because the company behind it is kind of scummy. Which at the time I didn't know, but now I do, and I no longer play the game. I haven't played it in years. It was my first one, and I played it like daily because I really love rhythm games. Nowadays I play a few. Muse Dash is my main because I just love Muse Dash's style, and just it's not as difficult to learn as some other rhythm games. Like, I wanted to try a few, but they look really hard. I want to play Dance of Fire and Ice, I think it's called. It's a one-button game. I want to try it though. It looks fun. Again, I'm not playing really well today, both because I'm just playing on stream and talking, but also because I'm kind of tired. To be honest, when I tell people what rhythm games to like this part, I'm just gonna spam. When I tell people what rhythm game they should try, I'd say like I'd say probably Project Sakai is a good starting point. I know that people are like Bandori. I don't know. I didn't really like Bandori much. Like, don't get me wrong, the characters are really cute. The designs are really cute. I just didn't find the actual gameplay to be as responsive as I wanted to be. I don't know how to explain it, but basically it was a bit more on the you have to be very precise. Wait, I've noticed that my mic audio is kind of... Ooh. Where is the gain? My mic is not very loud. I gotta put a little bit of gain on it. I guess 2 decibels is good. Yeah, that's a bit better. I've noticed that my audio has always been pretty low. But yeah, I've noticed that my audio is pretty shitty. I mean, I use a USB mic. I want to get a proper mic setup sometime, but they're really expensive. I mean, it's not too bad, but like, getting the setup is like... It's like the base is around like $200 to get like the thing you plug it into. And then you get, you know, the mic itself, which, to be honest, they're not too bad. I'm using I think it's called a compression mic. Or compressor mic, I don't know what it's all called. At first I was gonna go with a Blue Yeti mic, but then I heard that their quality has kind of dipped over the years, so I went with a Rode instead, which was cheaper. And it sounds fine, don't get me wrong, it's not great, but it's not too bad. It's also because my, the place I stream in is my bedroom, and it's kind of echoey in here. I want to fix it someday by adding some, like, tapestries and stuff. But it's, like, ugh. How do streamers become, like, interesting? I don't get it. I really don't like the sliders. Like, I can do spam notes, that's it. I keep missing notes. I'm so bad. I'm trying to be entertaining while playing a rhythm game. That's maybe not the best idea. To be honest, I'm glad that I'm indie because I get to just play copyrighted songs and go do whatever because I'm already not monetized. I'm not monetized, so I mean, I have like 2 subscribers, so it makes sense. Oh, I love this song. I've never played the hard. Fuck it. To be honest, I gotta practice on harder songs. I think my main is like this much. I love this song a lot. I have it in my playlist. God, I really need to get new glasses. I'm not wearing them right now, but because they're not too helpful right now, because they don't have the issue that I have, which is I see double. Oh, that was so hard. Oh, it was so bad. Probably if I played it a few times, I'd do better, but you know. Carpal tunnel speedrun. 13 misses. Jesus. There's so many misses. Oh, my left hand, bro. Let's play just the normal one. I don't wanna I don't wanna play an 8. I wanna play a 7. Also, I've noticed that I really don't understand internet humor anymore. And I'm not old. I'm very young. But I'm just no longer the target demographic. Because I keep hearing 6-7 and I still do not understand it. And maybe I don't want to. To be honest, when the whole Ohio shit happened, I was like, what the fuck does that mean? The only brain rot thing that I found kind of funny is the go to sleep, go to sleep. That one I found kind of funny. Nah, no. Playing an easier song after like 2 8s in a row is like, whoa. Fuck. I swear I full comboed a lot of these songs maybe not, but I have full comboed a lot of songs. I'm just really bad right now. I play the same songs a lot. I don't know why, I just like playing the same songs. Oh, I want to play this one again. I like this one. This one's really fun. Kind of hard, but it's kind of fun. I really need to get a better, like, wrist, thingy. Because I'm feeling it in my hand. And I am hypermobile, primarily in my hands. I missed a no. I missed two, actually. I primarily play as Blood Nocturne Boodle because she's cute, that's it. When I mess up once, I mess up so many things. I keep backing away from my mic. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. This game. Oh yeah. Dude, people, I keep telling people that, like, if someone puts on the, like, heater downstairs, I can feel it, and I know for a fucking fact that they turned off their heater because I am slowly getting cold. I mean, I have a blanket, so it's fine. It's not too cold outside right now, it's just a lot of rain. I think this week it was like 4 Celsius-ish? Ish, I think? That's how it looks. A lot of these patterns look a lot harder than they actually are. Because a going up and down pattern is not that hard. It's when you have to time the patterns, it's when it's really hard. Because this is, again, really easy because it's a constant. But when you have, like, patterns that go, like, up, down, left, right, 2 here, 3 there, it's really hard. Like, again, this is not that hard because it's perfectly with the music. I've noticed a lot of people are like, ooh, the rhythm games are so hard. They are not. Well, like, the hard parts are, but, like, in general, if you play on normal mode in most games, it's not that hard. it does depend on how good a company can chart. I've noticed that a lot of older rhythm games have really bad charting, and that makes them really hard. Because they don't fully match the music properly, or they're just really weirdly chart. And as someone who's played a fair few rhythm games, I want to say that, like, in general, Muse Dash has, like, the really old ones. I don't know, they're not great, but I don't really play the really old ones. I really want to say that most of the charts in Muse Dash are really good. They're really well timed. Project Sekai had issues at the beginning. I think that the really old charts, not all of them, some are really good, but really old charts in that game are just dog shit. And that's coming from someone who's played a lot of what? I did not hit that button. Coming from someone who's played a lot of rhythm games, don't get me wrong, at the time when I started playing, I was not disappointed, but now I'm like, ugh, whatever. I'm not playing those old songs. In general, I like playing new songs, if they let me. Also, this may be a controversial take, but I don't like it when you have to consistently keep buying new, like, song packs. Oh no, I have to sneeze. Don't sneeze. Just game. But yeah, I don't really like that. I understand why they do it, because, like, a lot of companies are not large enough and they need to make money off of the probably copyrighted music. But I find it annoying. It's either that or it's a gacha game. And again, within, like, a lot of these games, with the gacha games, their rates are so absurd that I'm like, bro, why even give us gems at all if you don't want us to get shit? I don't know, I'm not a big fan of, like, in general, I play a lot of gacha games because genuinely every single game ever nowadays is a gacha game. Like, every single game has, like, a gacha feature. If it's not loot boxes, it's just gacha. And I don't know, it's not my type of thing. It's the same reason why I don't really like those blind boxes. I have bought maybe 1 or 2 blind boxes because I liked everything. And I was like, okay, I'm buying, like, if I like everything, I'm like, okay, whatever. But if I don't like anything, or I only like one of them, I'm like, yeah, no. There was this one blind box doll set that I really liked, but there was this one that I just did not like. So I was like, yeah, no, we're not getting that. If you don't like all of them, we're not getting it. In general, that's how I play most gacha games. If I really 100% like the character, I'll get it. But if I don't give a flying shit, and I will not spend my cash on you. I also, in general, a lot of people within gacha games get the characters because they're strong or quote-unquote good in meta. I don't care about meta. If the character is cute, I'll get him. If the character's not cute, no. I will not care if the character doesn't look good to me, like if a character doesn't feel fun, I will not even be bothered. I could care less. I don't want to bother with anything that I could even maybe not like. And that's why I've played, like, you know, I've played Zenless Zone Zero. I like the Angels of Delusion. They're really cute. So I'm gonna pull for them. Literally 90% of the characters could give less of a fuck. Like, they're fun, but they're not like, I'm going to spend everything to get this character. Like, even with gacha games where you pull for like the same character, I often just go, I don't like this outfit. I don't care if he's my favorite or she's my favorite. I don't give a fuck. I'm not pulling that. And I've noticed that's really weird to a lot of people. A lot of people are like, this is my Oshi. I need to pull every single thing for them. I don't do that. Maybe I'm too much of a casual. I'm too much of a casual gamer for that. Or just a casual person. I mean, I do want to play Holodori when it comes out. I think it's called Holodori or Holobandi. I don't fucking remember. I think it's Holodori. But that's just because I like the songs that the VTubers make. I am probably sad because I don't think there's gonna be any Kanata songs. Because she's gone. Kanata was my Oshi, I will be honest. Sadly, because I don't speak Japanese, I could only watch clips of her, but I love her music. But yeah, she was my Oshi. I have a few Oshis, but I'm not one of those people that is like heavily. I'm not like, I love VTubing because, you know, but in general, I'm not too. I try not to go too deep into it. Not because I don't like it, but because, I don't know, I just feel like if I get too into it and I lose all my money. I already lose a lot of money on Hatsune Miku merchandise. I think I'm okay. I have been so close to buying both the Kanata Nendoroid and the, Ina Nendoroid. To be honest, I really still want the Kanata one. But I think it's sold out, and I don't want to play. I do not want to pay secondhand market rates for anything. But in general, I miss Kanata. I miss her music. Well, I mean, I can still listen to it, but you know what I mean. If we're talking about Hololive, I guess we'll play say. But yeah, I've already spent a lot of money on Miku bags. And a Miku plush. Which, to be honest, I bought that Miku plush when it was my first Miku. I still want to get more merchandise of Miku. I never really had that much money. I have a little bit more now, so I can buy more Miku. But, I'm making my own little Miku figure. I like making my own figures, but god, it's painting that thing hell because I've had to reprint like 4 things now. And if you know resin printing and you've had resin figures, they're brittle as fuck. They're really brittle. And at least like printed resin. I'm not talking about garage kits, I'm talking about printed resin figures. Printed resin is very brittle and very difficult to work with. And when you paint them, it's just... Sometimes, if you haven't cleaned a piece well enough, the primer starts to just crumble off. Not because you did anything particularly wrong, but because it's like, I have not been sufficiently drowned in water. And so you have to scrub it. Like, physically, I've had to scrub a figure with a sponge and soapy water. I'm not joking, by the way. I had to scrub it with soapy water. Like, not hot, but warm soapy water, because too much heat can bend it. Like, genuinely, it's so shitty. It's such garbage, but it's the best way to make figures without using clay. Because I fucking hate clay. I don't like clay, I'm not good at it. I get frustrated with it a lot. But yeah, don't get me wrong, I love resin printing, but also I hate it at the same time. But yeah, my figure has like broken twice. I've had to patch several parts, which is not great, by the way. If you add too many of a different thing, not everything sticks. Then you have to use super glue, because super glue is the only thing that fucking works on this shit. It's... Genuinely, if you want to start resin printing, my answer is, do you like toxic goo? If the answer is yes, sure. Oh, I thought it was a different song. I'm trying to find this one song that I want to play. Is it this one? No, but we'll play it. Yeah, I've been resin printing for around, I think, a year and a half, maybe? Ish? It's been a little while. Not too long, but it's been a little while that I'm like, okay, I've played... I've played around with it. I sculpt on my iPad using Nomad Sculpt. I'm waiting for the Steam release. It should be February, but I don't think it will be. I've heard 0 updates. I'm in the Discord, but I see nothing. So sad. I love Nomad Sculpt. It's like ZBrush if it was less annoying. Yes, it has a few less features, but for me that's fine. Oh. Yeah, I mean, resin printing is fun if it works, but I've had a... Right now I have a... what's it called? Anycubic printer, but I started off with an Elegoo Mars 5, just a standard one, which it was very expensive for how small the bed is. And it was not good. Like, I'm stating this as someone who tried to use it and fixed it. And try to fix it. I couldn't. It did not work. It just died on me at some point, and that was like 250 euros that's just gone. And like the one that I have right now is the Anycubic something M7. It's a lot larger, and also it prints much better. It has Wi-Fi, so I can check how long it's going, and I get a notification when it's done. Do I like the AI shit? No. But literally every company uses it at this point, and it's annoying, and I hate it, but... I do not want to use Elegoo anymore. I hate Elegoo. Like, both their resin just smelled much stronger than the one that I have right now. I like buying the resin that comes with the printer, and I prefer water washable. By the way, water washable does not mean you can throw it down the drain, but I had water washable resin. I still use water washable resin. Just in general, I find it really annoying when you try your best. Like, I bought for the printer, I bought a new vat. And I also bought a new plate because I thought, oh, maybe it's the plate. Like, the Elegoo plates have been shown to have manufacturing issues. And I don't know if I just got 2 faulty ones, but it did not work. Nothing would print. It would either print halfway. There would be so many faults within the print. And I've had, like, a few issues with the M7, but in general, everything has printed. And also, every small piece that I've printed has been really nice. I printed an Nendoroid doll, which I did buy, I didn't make it. I'm not going to make a ball-jointed doll. I'm not insane enough for that. Not to say that they're insane, by the way. That's not what I meant. I more mean, like, it's a lot of fitting and testing, and I just want to print. It was around 10-ish bucks. And it was nice. I like it a lot. I forgot that I didn't have the right string, like the right elastic for the doll, which is weird, but now that I read up on it, okay, makes sense. But yeah, resin printing, to be honest, I don't really suggest it. It's both very dangerous and very finicky. Yeah, I find it to be a little too finicky in general. Like, even now that it's working pretty well, I still find it to be pretty finicky. Also, I found out that if I have Discord open, my slicing software will just not work properly. I'm not joking when I say that, by the way. It will just not save. It will continuously fail to save every single time, and I don't know why, and it's so annoying. But at least I know now that it's because I have Discord open. I think it's because the PC that I use for some reason can't have a Discord, because Discord's actually much heavier on your PC than you think it is. But yeah, in general, I use Chitabox, the free version. Chitubox? I don't know, I say Chitabox. I use the free version because it's so expensive. The non-free version is really expensive. It's a monthly subscription, which I'm already like iffy about, but it's like 40 bucks a month. Which, excuse me? If it was like 5 to 10 bucks a month, I'd be like, oh, I'll do it, sure, whatever. But it's just too expensive for me to be like, okay, I'll get it. I mean, the free version works fine for me. It gives you all the options you need to print, basically. Well, I mean, it does lack a few options that I like. Like being able to cut your figure in half within the slicer is paid. Which is stupid, because now I have to export the OBG. OBG? Is it OBG? I think so. And then you have to drag it. I use Blender to do it at this point. So I drag it into Blender, I have to cut it up, and then I have to re-import it. Check if I did it right. And then probably have to re-export it. And yeah, it's just as finicky as you think it is. I tried using the Anycubic software, but I found it to be really lackluster. And in general, it did not print the supports like I wanted them to. Or at least, like, I just didn't like the Anycubic software. I found it to be really annoying. But yeah, I don't like, I tried using, Lychee Slicer as well. Found Lychee Slicer to be kind of annoying as well. And also Anycubic, printers don't really work that well with, that slicer, so I was just like, okay, whatever, I guess I'll just use this one. So yeah, I've only been using Chitubox. What song do I wanna play? I think I'm gonna play 2 more songs and then dip. Yeah, I think 2 more songs and then I'm done for the day. Because I've played a bunch of it yesterday, but again, Wi-Fi cut out audio issues, so I didn't want to do it. So yeah, I don't know. I don't want to play any of these songs. Again, it's not because the songs are bad. It's just sometimes I want to play some specific songs. Maybe I'll just go. No, not that. Wait, Rush B? Oh wait, now that's Rush E. Why did I think that was the same thing? What's the song? Sure. I think I've heard this song before. Just... I don't know. I hear a lot of songs. I listen to a lot of music. In the Netherlands, I think I was in like the top 10% of listeners. At least before. I think nowadays I'm in like the 20%, which... yeah, whatever. This is very slow. I may have played a bit too many really hard songs, so this feels really easy now. Also, I'm waiting for the Muse Dash update with Dave the Diver, but I don't know when that releases. Because it has a Boodle. And I love Boodle. I love you, Boodle. She's so cute. She has, in my opinion, the best outfits in the game. I love her stupid little scooter, and the fact that when you turn off the scooter noise, she just goes, "What the fuck?" I think that's really funny. But, you know. But Blood here is still my favorite. I made fan art and I made a mouse mat out of it. And because I can't buy from the official website because I live in the Netherlands and they don't ship to us, so I can't buy from them. Because I really want the can badge and the acrylic standee. Like really badly, they're so cute. To be honest, I want everything. But yeah, still really sad that I can't buy from them. Like, I will give you my money. Let me get these items. There's also a Boodle plush. I hope they one day make a Blood here Boodle plush. I hope they make a Blood here Boodle plush. I want it. But again, I don't want to buy it from the secondhand market. I saw, oh my god. I went to eBay. Because I was like, I want to look if maybe there's like a Boodle, like if I can buy stuff from Boodle from there. It was so expensive. It was like 35 bucks for just the for just the acrylic standee, which originally was like 20. It's upsetting. No, I don't want to play the default music. I like this song. This will be the last song before I dip. Why did they think that was a slider? What the fuck? That's so bad. Yeah, I think I'm good. I hope this time we don't have any audio issues. I don't know. I can't check. Well, I could. I'm just not doing that. I've been having fun. Thank you. Thank you all for watching my silly stream. Bye bye.